Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, I hope everything is going well. Now, why are they not part of your life anymore? And I just want to preface this that this could go from like either way or either sense, but everybody is out of each other's lives for a reason. I do want to start out with I recently had someone from my life from about a year or two, and I've been friends with for almost a decade. He tried to come back into my life, and he came back into my tried to get back into it in the worst possible manner. I had him blocked everywhere to indicate that he was out of my life for good, and I just he just tried to come back by doing a loophole he tried to get back into my life by through a loophole, and that was by contacting me through a number that I didn't block, which was his mother's. And I made the most terrible mistake of picking it up. But it just, after that exchange, and I unblocked him, he just went back to his own old ways, and it just reminded me why I had him blocked in the first place. First of all, like he was a toxic POS, and just like the thing is that he and his mother would project that on to me, say how much of an awful person I was. Meanwhile, they're the ones who are trying to reach out to me and reach out to my peers and associate with my peers, which is kind of like funny. It's like you think I'm a horrible person, but yet you are trying to get back into my life. I mean, there are some people out there who you're not part of their lives, or they're not part of your lives as well, and you have your reasons. And the thing is that they might be upset that they're not part of yours, or you might be or vice versa. But again, this is, and I'm sorry for the long preface of all of this, but it is relevant because it's like, why are they not in your life anymore? Why are they not part of your life anymore? And there are various reasons. This is all entertainment purposes only, and it's all subjective. So whatever you want, this reading is for whoever it resonates with. Who does it describe the most? I hope you chose your pile. We're gonna go on to pile number 1. Pile number 1. So, I hope everything's going well, and to make sure, let's just clear that. Why are they not part of your life anymore? traveling. Inner voice. Okay. Cling to the past. Oh. Rebirth. Politics. The rebel. The source. Okay. Wow. Why are they not part of your life anymore? What I'm seeing here, traveling, inner voice, clinging to the past, rebirth, politics, the rebel, and the source. You very much, moved on. I mean, like, that's the thing with traveling. You moved on, and you have this inner voice to very much do better than what you had. And it's not just that, it's also you moved on, and you're basically, especially with rebirth and politics and the rebel, you're basically, like, how should I say this? You are reinventing yourself, and whether if it's political or you have you've found your niche in life, and you're very rebellious towards this person. And I'm not saying you turned against them or anything like that, but the thing is that you kind of resent them because of this right here. They're clinging so much onto the past, and the thing is that you listen to your inner voice to help grow and grow and grow. Meanwhile, they're trying to have you cling on to the past as well, and it also can be political, and political doesn't mean to be like the country's politics, but it can also be like the politics that you have, because you two might have politicized your careers and basically said whose is better or something like that, and then you kind of like you're rebelling against that, or they're kind of like playing you off you and the past and trying to politicize the situation. Again, it's not like any like a left or right sort of a politics or whatever. It's it's just family and friend level of politics. And the thing is that one of the politics that really does happen and clash a lot with the families and friends, it is the past. You're not clinging on to the past, and they are. You're rebelling against the old ways. And you're evolving. You've been reborn, and you're more connected to the source. You've evolved a lot more. Meanwhile, this person is clinging to the past, and they might be very growth struck, or I don't know, or like kind of like stunned because of trauma, and so they're basically staying the same. They're stuck in the same old ways, and even though they see you changing, they are trying to persuade you that they've changed, or that they're doing better than you. But the thing is that if that's the case, then why are they trying to get back into your life anyways? why are they not part of your life? Mainly because you've grown a lot and you don't need them. But let's get some more information. But this is kind of like why this describes a little bit of their situation, what's going on here. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay. Yeah, that is the best description. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay. Harith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Okay, so why are they not part of your life anymore? Primarily because of this. You are growing as a soul. Like or even if you don't believe in that kind of stuff, or even if you feel like you're fully grown, or like everyone's evolving, everybody is growing. But the thing is that with this karmic relationship, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict, that the last one here is conflict. They're not that's the other thing. It wouldn't shock me that they're not but they're not part of your life anymore, because they're bringing so much conflict in either just the way that you see things, or the way you want to pursue life, as opposed to them wanting you to pursue some other type of life, which then leads to some form, which leads to the rebel. You're rebelling and trying to fight for what you want to be, and pursue life the way you want to. But they're clinging to the past, and they're very so again, this could be like an old friend that's longing for the days of when you two were just like irresponsible, you were just kids or young adults, and the thing is that you're just out on your own and doing your thing, or it could be the other way around. You might be missing them, and they're doing their thing, and they're not, and they're not part of your life because of some other just like you two took different life and career paths, which is not uncommon. But the thing is that this longing for home, one of you, either you or they, again, it depends on who this resonates with the most, are just so stuck into the past, and also just they have this deep love for you, and if not this for you, for the times that they had with you. And even if this person was a jerk and they had a lot of like fun messing around with you or whatever, like they might be frenemies or whatever, but this person, once again, clinging to the past, this person is just does not see anything or at least one of you, don't see like anything going beyond what is, and you're just stuck and just stunned, like there's no growth. But I know my audience, that y'all are really growing up. Y'all are always looking for adventure. Y'all are always looking for better answers, and always trying to grow. And I really appreciate my audience, and I really love y'all, absolutely. The thing is that how should I say this? Birthing creations, tapestry, expression. They are trying to get back into your life, or if they're not, why aren't they part of it anymore? It's because you are seeking out for your own life. You're taking these baby steps to create your own. You're trying to be your own person. You're trying to be your own source. Yeah, again here, the source. That's what you're trying to be. You're trying to be your own source and your own just everything. Even though you may be codependent or independent, or you're looking to become independent, the thing is that you're putting a lot of trust and faith in yourself and in your energy. You're always trying to improve yourself. And the thing is that whoever it is, they don't really care to. They don't care to do it because, life is, they're just comfortably numb, or they might be rich and pampered, and it's like yeah, they can go out and get like these degrees, or they can have these wonderful careers, but if they already have what a lot of us are trying to go for, and they grew up with that, why would they give that up? And that's kind of like, it goes back to the phrase, good times make weak people, bad times make strong people. So they had it very. It could be that they had it pretty made. Even though they had jobs and worked, they really didn't need to. And that just really delays a lot of spiritual growth, because if you're gratified and everything is not, and you're not seeking truth, and you're not seeking the struggles, to certain extents, if you're not seeking answers to become better, then what the heck is the point? So they're not part of your life because I wouldn't shock me. It's because they're a little too cozy with themselves. You're not cozy. You're very you're a fighter. You fight your own battles. And they have others fight their battles. You're straight up. They dance around things. Power of the divine masculine. Fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. Grounding. The first ray of power. Master Hilarion, the Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael. Okay. Hold your center. Past life activation. you have grown a lot stronger and embraced your power of the divine masculine. Now, again, I'm not just saying that women, if you're a woman, you're gonna start like having like male mannerisms or whatever, but you're gonna start having like the spiritual strength and resiliency. And the thing is that you, if you don't have it already, but the reason why they're not part of your life is because in your own way you're kind of stubborn. And I don't mean in a bratty way, but I mean more like in a absolute for sure way. More so in terms of like, I'm just done with you. I'm done with you, and I ain't looking back. Yeah, I'm working on myself. I've got my own problems. The last thing I need is more like horse feathers on me. I need, as if I need your nonsense on me, because I'm already struggling and suffering with my life, and the thing, and that's what you're saying to yourself, and you're getting towards like this person. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just saying the scenario here. And the thing is that you're a lot more grounded. You're in touch with your strong masculine side, which is, and you're very, like, a lot more sure. You're less likely to be persuaded, and you just have your eyes on the prize, which is growth of any sort, whether if it's spiritual, personality, economically, like all this sorts of growth. And again, you're like clinging to the past and the rebel. You're rebelling against the past, and this person, you're basically, the reason why they're not part of your life anymore is because either one of you are rebelling against this. One of you is clinged on to the past and trying to just over romanticize such things that already happened. But and you want to keep living those things. One of you wants to keep living those things instead of just like letting it be part of a memory and letting it be part of an experience. But I'm trusting and believing that it's my audience that are moving on past these sorts of people, and you have this past life activation, which is more so akin to you being in touch with yourself, your past self. You had a very that what it's like to be happy, and you were happy in a past lifetime, and you know what brings you joy, and you know what your purpose is. And the thing is that these people, they don't know what their purposes are, but you do, which is absolutely wonderful. Free spirit. Intuition. Let go. Self-growth. Self-worth. Golden crown. Integrity. Believe. You believe in yourself. A lot of and you're a lot more secure with who and what you are. You are a free spirit. You trust your intuition. You're not scared to let go. These people who are trying to get back into your life, if they are, But the reason why they're not part of your life anymore is because this is what you are okay with doing. You are okay with letting go. And if you're not just yet, there just eventually, you'll just gain the power and the knowledge of letting go. It's very, very rough to let go, because you feel like you're scared that there's gonna be some sort of like missing piece to your life, and which is okay. But the thing is that I'm understanding that you trusted your intuition. You let go, and because you know your self-worth, and this person doesn't value you. They value the time that you get, time and energy and attention you give them, but do they value you? No. So it wouldn't be surprising if this person is or was a little crap disturber. Just a nuisance to you. And the thing is that you do believe in yourself. You have a lot of integrity. And you know what? That's absolutely phenomenal. Don't let up, pile number one. Yeah. And don't look back. Thank you so very much for watching this. We're going to go on to pile number two. I hope you like that reading. We're going to go on to pile number two. Pile number two, how are you? So, why are they not a part of your life anymore? So, I know this is a little stressful and a little hurtful, or it could be, but just let's strike it. Clean the energies. Clean the negativity and all the negative thoughts. Everything here. Patience. Innocence. Laziness. Turning in. Friendliness. Oh, okay. We are the world. Playfulness. What I'm understanding here is that this person is very, 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 very abrasive. It wouldn't shock me if this is narcissistic. And how am I reading this? The thing is that these two here, patience and laziness. It wouldn't shock me if you're a very patient person and you have a lot of innocence to you, and which sometimes patience and innocence, some people who are very impatient will say that you're just being lazy and you're not doing anything with your life, and the thing is that you're not. Look, patience and turning in. The thing is that you're growing and you're turning into just like you're just turning in and being in the moment. You're a very in the moment person, and you're very friendly and you're very outgoing, and it's like we're the world and you're playful. Meanwhile, they're not all that playful at all. That's perfectly okay. I mean, if they're not playful, but the thing is that you're very much a free spirit and a free soul, and the thing is that even though you take certain things seriously, and they might think that you're not grounded, which is not exactly the case. You're just overtly friendly. And you're very calm, and you show a lot of trust, which is great. You're a very unifying and loving soul, and you're playful. Meanwhile, just off of what I'm saying, or on the flip side, if you want to do another flip side, they don't. They may be friendly, and they have this very utopian view, which is not bad, but playfulness, they probably don't take it that they probably don't take anything that seriously. So that's just the flip side. Playfulness is that you're very outgoing and they are a little too strict. The flip side is that they don't take anything seriously. They might come across as friendly and they might come across as very nice, but the thing is that they're just like this playfulness, quote unquote, is just a little too immature. I mean, even look at the playfulness. It's a clown, just like doing about this old thing and not really necessarily giving much of a you know what about anything. Yeah. So I mean, it's the thing is that, and that could be dangerous, believe it or not. I'm not saying to be overtly serious, but if you're a little too playful and everything is just fun and games and stuff like that, then it's going to be a nuisance, not just to you, but to anyone this person encounters. And it could be because they are lazy. They come across as innocent and stuff like that, but they are lazy. But they're pretty much lazy and playful. They don't want responsibilities. They just want to be a kid forever. They want to be Peter Pan, the child that never grew up. So, and that can be a nuisance because because you may be very much persevering in your life, which I'm very sure that you are, even if you don't know that you are. The thing is that you don't have time for fun and games. It's like, yeah, you have your fun and games, but that's not your MO. That's not your modus operandi. That's not how you function you function by being being patient, showing your innocence, and you're being friendly, and you're very outgoing. You show you that's how you are, and you might have playfulness, but the playfulness is not it comes out when it's necessary. It's not dominant. Wait, it's not time. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Okay. Cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. Breathe breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Okay. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards wild card. I like that. Like that a lot. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. I am sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrong, uprooting. Jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. You the reason why that they're not part of your life anymore is because you're basically living your life, and the thing is that, and I don't mean this in a condescending way, and this is not for like to boost your ego or anything, but you've taken the proper steps to go above and beyond where they have been, and so then you're taking the next steps of your life. And the thing is that when you take the next steps of your life, there are people from your past or even family members that will mold and that will accept all this change, and will actually want to be part of this change that you have. And there are going to be others who are too stubborn and lazy. Stubbornness does, to a certain point, create laziness. They're a little too stubborn, naive to keep up with the change. And so instead of trying to change with you and grow, they're just constantly not whining about it. You've changed. Yeah, of course. Like the stuff that you weren't. Why do people change? And I understand some people. I've heard the phrase "people don't change." Well, they do. They just need to want to change. And the thing is that my audience, pile number 2, you do want to change. You want to become better. You want to try to release and purify yourself. You're tired of this awful energy, and so it wouldn't shock me if in some way, shape, or form that this is with anger and defenselessness and all this apology, that I'm sorry. It wouldn't shock me if this person was an awful narcissist and this person triggers you. And so the thing is that because they trigger you in some way, shape, or form, you don't want to feel guilty. You don't want to feel sorry. You don't want to feel bad for who you are and what you do to better yourself. This person wouldn't shock me if they guilt tripped you a lot to staying with them, or they just are very condescending. But the thing is that even though they think that they're better off without you, I mean, like, that's not true, because I mean, I can understand that there might be some controversy, maybe even possibly within you, who's put in the comment section if there is, but the thing is that, I will admit I forgot where I was going with this, but the thing is that they don't respect you. They really, really don't. And that's another reason why you've moved on. It's like they just are too lazy to move on from anything, and you're not scared. You know what I mean? Like, you're not scared to jump in. Yeah, you're making the right moves. You're trying to grow. This person doesn't care to grow. And I know my audience. They're wonderful, wonderful people. And if you don't, and the thing is that with the weight, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. The way I'm reading this is focusing on yourself. You can focus on the energies that this person is giving you way later, but the thing is that you're in the midst of a huge growth, and you're starting to realize that life is a bit better, if not a lot better, than when they were in your when they were in your life. Sorry for the little stutter there. The heart transmission. Spiritual decree. Key of light. The pink rose of Lady Nada. Divine talents. Oh, I like that. Dark angel. Family of light. Okay. This is the thing, the reason why why they're not in your life anymore. Even though they brought good times, some good times, more often than not it was dark. And what do I mean by that? It's like, yeah, you had fun times, whether they were sensual or they were just fun games like hanging out and going out of town or doing whatever. Small picture, you had your moments where it was wonderful, but realistically it was good. Holistically, it was bad. Meaning it was a very dark thing. This person was a dark angel. This person came from a lot of darkness and brought a lot of darkness to you. They brought good in you as well. the thing, and but the thing is that they brought a little bit more turmoil than they did light. And you're on the search of your own light, the key of light, the spiritual decree. You're really being in touch with your heart and who and what you are, and you're looking for your family of light, or you might be already in touch with your family of light. I don't know. That again, that's subjective. It just depends on where you are, and the thing is that you just they just brought too much awful energy to you. And the thing is that, again, going back to the laziness and playfulness, I mean, just because something is playful, like if something is a little too overtly playful and not taken seriously at all, it could lead to a lot of chaos. Because when you're overtly playful, well, what does that cause? It causes chaos. Well, not chaos. When you're no. Let me rephrase that. What happens when something is like riddled with playfulness and it's not taking things are not being taken all that seriously? Carelessness. This person, it wouldn't shock me if they were very careless. And when they're careless, they are oblivious to what they do. They just, everything is just fun and games. Nothing means anything. Life is just like a little playground to them. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It's okay for life to be a playground. And it's okay to go in and out of the playground. But the thing is that if you want to be if you want to grow and you want to be better than what you are, you have to put responsibility. It's okay to be playful. There are some times when you just need a break from the responsibility, of course, because responsibility is just overtly stressful, and you just need some me time, or some time with your partner if you have one, or your friends, and yeah, be a little careless. You gotta go and be playful and stuff like that. But if that's their MO, then yeah, of course they're not part of your life anymore. It's like, what are they to you? What purpose do they serve you? I mean, like, I hope this isn't the case, but I mean, you're not in middle school. I hope that's the case, because I mean, I don't want. I'm just scared of having minors on here. But shadow self, hope, move forward, celestial teacher, worlds within worlds, mirrored souls, walk your truth. Okay, so after going through all of this, yeah, I mean, like, you've moved forward because there's a lot of hope that this person, I wouldn't be surprised, was your shadow self. You look at that, shadow self and mirrored souls. This person might have been a little too much like you, And I don't mean too much like you in terms of like how they are, how you are right now, but how you might have been years, if not decades ago. Like you're not a kid anymore. But you're growing. You're seeing the light. You have your playful times, but you're not overtly playful. And again, that doesn't mean that you're not overtly serious and you're stoic and emotionless. It's not what I'm saying. It's just that you take a lot of responsibility and put a lot in your own hands and fate and destiny than they do. And you move forward because there's a lot of hope, and you see a lot of hope in what you're doing, and you're very in touch with your celestial teachers. And sometimes, again, life is your celestial teacher, and if you do have a celestial teacher, that's very, very wonderful. Some celestial teachers are your new friends, or like some like friends that you presently have, and you're walking your truth. They're not part of your life anymore because you're not part of they're not part of your truth. They're part of your past. Are they part of your truth? No, if anything, it wouldn't shock me if they resented your truth. And it's all like, you know what? F you too. Good riddance. And I don't need you. I don't need you. You don't need me. Go F yourself. That's the main reason. You just don't need them. And they kind of sound like they were a bit of a burden on your growth. I hope you liked that pile number 2. Thank you for watching that. Thank you for that. Coming here today for that reading. We're gonna go on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, how are you? I hope everything's going well for you. But why are they not part of your life anymore? Intensity. Oh, all right. Oh, and before we do that, I want to say we should. Ease that, especially since we got the intensity card here. Ease it, breathe in, and I'll strike one more time. Transformation. Mind understanding. All right. Okay. The miser. Oh. Ooh. I'm starting to see something here. Courage. Creativity. Okay, so these are the three cards that really stand out to me on why they're not part of your life anymore. This person was just too much to handle, like intensity, like and I don't mean like they brought intensity, but a lot of tension and drama to your life, and in mind. It wouldn't shock me if this person, it sounds like there's a lot of narcissism in there, because they really boggle your mind, and you create a lot of stuff and a lot of mind games. And miser, and I don't mean like, they're not misers in terms of just money, but they're misers in terms of energy. This person loves to manipulate. This person brings so much intensity, and sometimes gets a rise out of your misery. But then they come across sometimes as but then they have these other parts where they're understanding, and they say that they're transforming, and they're gaining the courage and creativity. But the thing is that the creative part here is that they're creating new ways to basically have you stay in their life, or whether if it's trying to reach out to you or saying, no, I understand, you're trying to like play this empathy or sympathy game on why you don't want to, and kind of like rope-a-dope you back in. These people are narcissistic, and what's one of the traits of narcissists? They're very great manipulators, and you're just like saying, you know what, I ain't playing that game. I ain't playing that game. Nope. You ain't pulling that nonsense on me. Which is good, because I mean, like, that takes a lot of courage here, and you're transforming a lot, and you're the one that has a lot of understanding. You're very empathic. You're very empathic and strong, and the thing is that and even creative, and in a good way. You're not creating ways to be a nuisance to people. More so, you're trying to find ways to either vent or be a good key contributor to others. Just there's so many wonderful ways to be creative, and just I mean, take that as however it applies to you. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Star bathing, the light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Star family, you're part of the team of souls. Call in support. Okay. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother. Slow down, time in nature. a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. They're not part of your life anymore because I gotta say that I know I said this about pile number 2, but I mean, this is a bit different. This is kind of a bit different here. You, even though you've grown and you've basically evolved, or at least are evolving to the point where you don't need them and stuff like that. The thing is that you now have a different perspective of them. Not just a different perspective of your destiny and all that stuff, but a different perspective of them. The I remember, like you sort of remember how they were initially. And in one aspect, when you were younger, or you thought that was good, but then you kind of started having your own thoughts and started, instead of worrying about fitting in or something like that, you started to have your own, making your own decisions, and you had your own perspectives, and it just I understand that I said this about pile number 2 and how you grew. I mean, how they grew, but this is the same thing, or at least somewhat applicable to this, to pile number 3. Here, y'all. So I mean, and the thing is that you're more so confirming your how, I wouldn't say inner world, but you're just so in the zone of who and what you are right now that that I said this before. I said this about pile number 2, but you don't need these people. They're not part of your life, because, let me tell you this. There's some people who come around, get back into your life, and they become a little bit better, but or not become a bit better, but you go to them, not because you're clinging on the past, but because you know ultimately what they are. And the thing is that in a good sense, you know what these people are ultimately in a bad sense. And I don't mean like you have a negative perspective of that, but the thing is that in the earlier years, it seemed, I mean, I'm guilty of this. But that's because I didn't have that many friends, or I was very overtly trusting, and I didn't have much going for me. And that's the thing. I was naive, and so the thing is that you're not as naive as you used to be. And you absolutely are not. You've grown a lot. You've evolved. You've embraced your star family, and not only that, you've started you started becoming your own person, and you have this beautiful, wonderful vision of yourself and your life. This person has no vision. This person, just their vision is just stuck at what they once upon a time were. Or again, this could be the reverse. If you're on the receiving end of that, then that's what's possibly happening. But I know that my subscribers and a lot of people here, they're the ones who are doing the growing and putting in all the time, putting in all the energy, doing the work to become better and start having better yoga and more understanding and just like more perspectives of things. Instead of seeing it one way, they see it in multiple ways. In some cases, more than two times. In more than two ways, I mean. Fourth ray of harmony. An invitation to connect. Earth healing. Okay. Star Child. Third ray of creative intelligence. Initiation by fire. Okay. Paradigm shift. Okay. Well, the last card is pretty self-explanatory. You're going, why? I mean, they're not part of your life anymore because you're going through a paradigm shift. The thing is, the thing is that you're a very harmonious person. You're a very harmonious soul, and you are the fourth ray of harmony, to be honest. And the thing is that they just they want that from you, but the thing is that they abuse that. And you have this invitation to connect, and you're not by them, but more so by the higher spirits, by people who are just better than they were. And what I mean by the better than the people from your past. You're in touch with these people who bring so much to the table and contribute so much to your life, or so much to your just to like your prosperity. And they do help you with like this earth healing, and I don't mean the people from your past. I'm talking about the people who are in your life, not the ones who are not in your life anymore. But the thing is that it wouldn't shock me if these people want the people from your past, or even the person wants you back because they find some sort of comfort, and you are a very healing person, and you are very much a getaway. You're very, very you are a very wonderful, developed soul and heart and mind. The thing, and you are a star child, and the thing is that they abused that. And now you're living a life of of creativity, whether it's like you're being an artist, or you're creating ways to be happy, or you might be becoming a parent or something. Congratulations if you are, and even congratulations if you are a parent. But even if you're not, you shouldn't be upset. Okay, I'm not one, and there are plenty of people who aren't. And that's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? If you don't have a kid yet, that's not that's nothing to be ashamed of. Initiation by fire and paradigm shift. The thing is that a lot of things are swinging your way into your favor. There's a huge cleansing going on here, like a spiritual cleansing, and ergo all these negative energies and all these people who put a huge burden on you of course they're getting erased. You get the Earth and our mother are basically doing like they are helping your soul vomit these people out. They're so toxic, they're so bad for you that you are figuratively puking them out. I know that might sound disgusting, but that's what's truly going on. Choices. Compassion. New chapter. Emotions. Shine. Time out. Gratitude. You made the right choice to move on, and if it wasn't your choice, there was a choice made for you that you may not have understood at the time, or maybe if you may not be not understanding right now, if you're still kind of bloviating or like worried about why they're not part of you anymore. It's because the thing is that you have a lot of compassion, and or if you don't, you're a very compassionate person. People are show you compassion. If they don't, you are going to be receiving a lot of compassion because you're seeing because look, you're going into this very new chapter to the point where this person is not even going to be a blip of your radar, and you're starting to become a lot more in touch with your emotions and in touch with your psyche, and you're starting to understand that this person just doesn't do it for you. They might trigger you. They might do awful, or they just like feel like a burden. Again, like Mind and the Miser, and Intensity, how they kind of make you feel like you want to like pull your hair out, or just like do something that you're absolutely gonna regret. I like how there's this new chapter in emotions. The thing is that there already is this new chapter of emotions, and you've become a lot more settled down and confident with yourself because you've timed out from this person. You've timed out so long to the point where they're insignificant, and now you're shining and you're showing a lot of gratitude that and you're understanding how toxic they were. I mean, I understand, and they you don't need them. They more likely than not need you. But the thing is that you have a lot of going for you, pile number 3. You really, really do, even if you don't know it. And you should not look back, and you should always understand that sometimes things end. Like where there's an end, there's always a beginning, and sometimes that beginning, that new beginning, is a lot more, as I said, new chapter. If this one's going to be a lot better. and you're gonna have a lot of gratitude for this new chapter, and I guarantee you should not have any regret or remorse for what has happened. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. I hope you liked all that. Please, and I hope you enjoyed that reading as well. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.